Part 7 got us through week 11 of the 22-week training plan. Holy cow, I can't believe I've been hitting all of these runs so far. And while getting those runs in, here is the progress I've made the last few weeks and up to video 7 with 18 miles that week. Never would have imagined I'd run this many miles a week, constantly running 10, 12, 16, 18 miles a week. Fit check game is normal, nothing new to show off. You guys know what I wear. Same silly outfits all the time. So what we do have though, after the 9 miles, after the 2.5 days in bed, after the 4 days of not running, yesterday I couldn't do a squat. My front low end of my knees hurt so bad I couldn't even do a squat. I did some little steps and it hurt too bad I couldn't even jog with my dog. Today's a little better, so me and Hager here for a buddy run. Yesterday was supposed to be 4, today 5, so we'll skip the 4. I'm going to try to do 5 tonight if my knees will let me, and the ankle. We taped them up. We didn't tape them up during the 9-mile run because I was in a hurry, and that might have been a problem. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to get the miles in this week because we have 11 on Saturday. That was a struggle for. It just tough the entire way, really, but talking with Hager as usual, it makes it easier. I think we're going to try 5 tomorrow and 4 the next day and then rest before the 11. I know my knees are going to be barking. Is that what they do? They bark tomorrow. It's going to be painful. But during the run is not terrible, and that's what's important to me. I think if we can get all these miles in and work our way up and just keep cruising to the goal, we'll be there. Fit check, 60 degrees, so we're going short sleeve. This last 3 months of running, I haven't had a chance to lift weights, and that's becoming apparent. God dang, I'm starting to look like a marathoner. Let's get it. So it should have been 5 miles yesterday, but I took a rest day to a long day and had a cheeseburger with the fam. So me and Hager are going to get in anywhere between 4 to 6 tonight before we do 11 on Saturday. Let's kick some butt. I was going to record in the car instead of outside, but the lighting's not much better. 7-mile run. We wanted to make up miles since we kind of skipped out yesterday and didn't know what we were going to do. Hager had a couple of bailout routes we should have took, but it ended up being uphill, 10.5 pace to start, a little fast, and there was this big white dog that looked like a horse, and it was running down the hill, but there's a fence, so we're like, cool, there's a fence. And then out of nowhere, the fence stops, and that son of a... it came out into the road. It was terrifying, but Hager was on the inside, so it would have got him first. Oh man, that was scary. But overall, it was a really good run. I wanted to quit a couple of times toward the end there and just call it and walk it back, but he helped me. We pushed through, we did it. Rest break tomorrow, no sicknesses incoming, no hangover incoming. Saturday, longest run ever. Never ever would have expected coming. 11 miles. It's an 11-mile run Saturday on this trail. It's an old railroad trail that they converted into like a walking and running and biking type trail. So we'll see how we do. I rested fairly well. Fit game usual. Going to try the Brooks today, and see how we do. We got some gels. We got a little bit of water in the side panels that are fresh. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so flabbergasted by what we're about to try. My wife's leaving us, so we got to run 11 miles to the car, and that's our only option. Here we go. Four miles in, business as usual. Pretty good so far. About 7 in, second gel. We're on a 2-mile straight uphill. It's a trail, or a railroad trail, so it's a slow incline, but it's constant. And the mental did me in. I see the hill. So I had to walk a second. I'm gonna try not to take shame in that, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna pick it back up, catch back up with Hager once this crests, and finish the last 4 strong. Um, 11 miles down. I had to walk at about 7, 8, and 9.5. Hager tricked me. It was like a lot of uphill. It felt like the whole thing was uphill. At those points, I walked for weakness. I had nothing going on other than mental. And it was about 30 seconds each chunk, so not terrible. Never would have tried to run, walk anything 11 miles before this, so we're gonna chalk it up as a semi-win. Only improve. We got some miles to get in, then the half marathon trail run in a couple of weeks. I did run in the last 1.5 miles once. I was like, I am not walking, but I couldn't feel my arms. I couldn't feel my legs. I just somehow kept the motion going for that last 1.5 miles. Shoo, it was rough. I feel good, I feel bad. My ankle, my toe hurt. We'll see what else hurts later. I'm gonna go rest, get some water in me. We're on that same fit check game. We got the original Kinvara about to hit 4 miles, which seems amazing today because that 11 mile and the 7 mile before that really hit hard. Nobody today. Hager's busy, he's otherwise tied up. So I'm gonna run out here and try to hit it as quick as I can, as fast as I can. I'm feeling pretty good. I think this will be the first Monday in a while that I feel really good. Even though it's the day after the Super Bowl, I should be hungover and hung up, but I'm ready to run. Let's go. 4 down. I kicked it pretty high at a 10-minute mile pace to start. You know, me and Hager have been doing closer to 11 with the longer runs. I think on these shorter 4s and 5s, I'm going to try to really kick it. But it wore me out quick, so I slacked a little in the middle, and then the last 3/4 of a mile I was really kicking. I'd like to start to kick that hard. You know, I see all these runner videos on TikTok with dudes just kicking that pace. I think I need to start challenging myself on pace. Not that I plan on running a fast marathon, but just to improve a little bit more. Weirdly, after the 11 miles, when I couldn't feel nothing and I thought it was all over my life, I have a little bit of ankle pain today. That's it. The knees are okay. The ankle's okay. Oh man, I hope for more days like this. We're over halfway through the training plan. I know there's going to be some tough times ahead with these big miles, but feeling pretty excited about it. Fit check, a little warmer day again. Nothing really new to report. We're going with the old sweatband instead of the toboggan. We got the Kinvara 2s. We got an approximately 6-mile run planned with Hager here. He was sick yesterday. I took that to be a rest day for myself. So we're gonna do 6, hopefully. Not feeling the best myself either. 4 rest, and then 9-mile trail run tomorrow. Or Saturday, what am I even saying? Let's see how it goes. Well, it's supposed to be a 6-mile run, but we pushed it. Hager pushed through his cold. I pushed through being freezing cold because I underestimated the temperature out there. No gloves, no gaiters, so I was just cold. I'm out of my element in the cold. I love wearing extra layers, but we pushed through it. We got 7 miles instead of a 6. And like he said, it feels great to know that we can just tack on extra miles right now. So that's plus. I'm very happy about that. We'll do something again tomorrow. So on top of the 7 miles yesterday, I did a light 20-minute workout at lunch because I want to start getting back into weights. I used to be really into weights. I want to ease it back in with this running so that after the marathon, I can work on like a bodybuilding challenge or something silly. But anyway, I did very light, very nothing. And today, everything is sore. My legs are in so much pain. We have a 4-mile buddy run. I don't want to be here. It's windy. but we're going to get it in, get the miles in, then we rest, and we run a 9-mile trail run on Saturday to get ready for the 13.5 half marathon trail run next week. All right, that was a 4-mile out and back. The first 3 miles were awful. My knees were just in pain. They hurt. That, I don't know if that ever goes away, but it was the most hurt in a while. And then at mile 3, finally, I felt like we were getting into a rhythm and finished pretty decent. But man, I didn't want to be there. It was a long day at work. You know the drill. I didn't hydrate or eat properly today. I'm ready to eat something now. Rest day tomorrow. 9-mile trail run on Saturday. Let's get it. 9-mile solo trail run coming up. Me and Hager were supposed to sync up for continual buddy run efforts, but things happen and we didn't get to sync up today. So doing the trail run solo. It is the trail that's 2.5 that I started this journey on for my first trail, and I'm going to run it 4 times. It sounds miserable, but it's not that bad. We're going to get it done. It's freezing out here. It snowed about 3 inches the other day. I think it'll be fun. And then we have a week ahead of us that hopefully we stay healthy and get some miles in. And then it's the half marathon Indy trail run coming up. One lap down. It was pretty rough to start, then it felt pretty good. I think I'm at the still feel pretty good point, so 3 laps to go. Let's go. Of course, there were no footsteps in the snow. Then there was one. 2 laps down, about 5 miles. I don't think I gotta go 4 full laps, so I won't. I'm gonna turn around halfway on the 4th lap. That lap was faster. I'm getting stronger. Let's go. Spoke too soon when I said I was getting powerful. 7 miles down though, I am not going back down this side of the trail and then up that 3/4 straight up again. I'm turning around here. We're gonna finish along the ridge and see how many miles we get. It should be over 9. If it's not, I'll just run down the road a little bit. Feeling a lot better than that 9-mile run after my sickness a couple weeks ago. But my knees are hurting and my ankle's coming too. Whew. But we're getting it in. Look, the river. All right, turning around. 2 miles to go, let's go. Not gonna lie, I got pretty emotional there in the last half mile that I just owned that ridge for 2 hours. It was great. My knees hurt and my ankle hurt, but we got through it, and I'm gonna go rest up, ice up, stretch up, all the ups. Everything's looking up. I'm so proud. I just don't even know how to put it into words. This challenge has been huge, something I never thought I'd do. I can't believe I'm still doing, but I can do anything. And I don't know what the next challenge will be, but I assure you it's going to be ridiculous and I'm going to crush it. So let's keep going.